welcome to London. So good to have you with us. I'm Kate Scott. Could be a great night, couldn't it, to be alongside Arsenal legend Thierry Henry. So long as we get the temperature of his tea right, we'll surely enjoy the company of the highest maintenance person in the group, Jamie Carragher. And it is always an honour to be alongside one of the best two fullbacks in the history of Manchester City. Big meets, Micah Richards. Yes.
How are we doing?
We're doing good. We're happy to be here.
Ready?
I'm very excited.
Yesterday was fantastic, but today is going to be better. I can feel it in my bones.
I'm still a little bit peeved by the opening there.
Oh, really?
Actually. Yeah, you suddenly described me as a diva there.
I said high maintenance.
Oh, high maintenance. I think if we were putting it in order of the four of us, I think I'd be at the bottom in terms of high maintenance.
Well, do your order then. Who'd be
sure.
top? Who'd be top? Don't bottle it.
Who'd be top?
Who'd be top?
Who'd be top?
I've never bottled any in my life. Is your seat okay?
My seat's good, yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Have you got the right height for your seat? Have we?
I put a plank of wood on it. That's how.
Did you? Yeah. I know we've been watching it before the show. I mean, you couldn't do it yourself, though. I mean, look at this. I mean, what is going on?
If I had had the access.
I mean, honestly, look, that's not right. He's got to go. We've got to go again. He's got to do it himself. Look,
hold on.
Sit on it again. Look at that. Look at that, honestly.
What we could say about me is I'm happy to make do with any situation. Don't need the chair changing. Just put a couple of planks of wood on there. I'll be fine.
You're nervy nights. Nervy nights, huh?
You're not well? You're scared?
Yeah, I'm scared tonight. I'm scared. Psychologically. If one team can do it, Madrid can do it. But let's be positive, eh?
Yeah, I mean, ours are only a one-game ban. That's what he's got, hasn't it?
Yeah, apparently I think that was because the referee had noted down in his notes that he was trying to get the ball, and so that was why it was a one-game ban rather than something bigger.
He might be getting more than a one-game ban, the referee.
do you think in some way could it be, I don't know, a sign of dealing with mounting pressure for him, Thierry?
Yeah, it is. It is. That's the magnitude of the club. You know, I kind of thought about it this morning, and I was like saying to myself, if you're Kylian Mbappe right now and you hear the noises of your ex-club, so I'm meaning Paris Saint-Germain. So you saw them yesterday going in the semi-final. You hear everybody saying, when you broke all the records at that club, that they're better without you. We're talking about Kylian Mbappe, so you hear people saying that they're better without you. That's not the easy one to take. You see them going through, like I said, and then suddenly you also have, as we saw, 33 goals in the first Real season, as we can see here. Not a lot of people have done that, but still the jury is out on you, which is actually crazy. But then you arrive in a team where you went to win the Champions League, and then the team that you left might win it. They're gonna maybe stay unbeaten. So when you hear all those noises and you might not win the league and you might not win the Champions League, they're still fighting for it. Obviously, I would have woke up this morning and said to myself, "Look, I'm gonna show everybody. Although, you know, you have the numbers that I want to go and face Paris Saint-Germain and make sure I'm gonna make that those people are talking over there. I'm gonna show them why I went to Real Madrid."
I think with Real Madrid, what we've often seen this season, I think this is fair to say, is kind of a mixed bag of individuals doing something very special and other individuals who haven't contributed a whole lot at times. And that doesn't feel unusual for Real Madrid this season.
Yeah, we talked about it. I was vocal about it at the beginning of the season. When you play with the four, I would like to know and see what Ancelotti was going to do with the balance of the team. And so far, when the four are playing, you can see that at times they're on balance, especially when the other day Modric played with them. But when you look at this, the top 5 lowest miles covered attackers per minute this season, you have what you would have, guys, and it's, I'm not saying it's normal, but more often than not, your strikers are there, usually, right? Or your best players are there, usually. But 3 from the same team, this is where I'm a bit like, oh, hang on a minute, that's a lot. You would have your strikers there usually, but 3 from the same team, sorry, that's where they have an issue.
I guess he's over there. Yes. Live
Saka.
into the Champions League semi-finals. How does it feel?
Feels great. Can't really sum it up. You know, we've been amazing over 2 legs, and I'm just so happy to be through.
Does it matter more that it was against Real Madrid? Does that make it feel bigger?
Yeah, it does, to be fair, because they're a great team, and obviously we beat them at home, and we saw all the stuff that was going on social media and stuff like that, saying that we're going to come back. So, you know, I think we showed great mentality tonight to come here. I felt we were really comfortable from the first minute to the last, and yeah, we showed our quality. So I'm so proud of everyone.
Saka!
Bukayo,
Big Meeks! Uncle Meeks! You know I love you, you know. I love you so much. What a player, what a guy. Come on, let's bring it home now, eh?
Hugo, can we just show you very quickly an image that, that I believe it's the Premier League account has posted. Basically identical celebrations, both at the Bernabeu, you and Thierry. Very cool. Cool moment. Was that what you were thinking of when you did it?
To be fair, not really, you know. I just wanted to have my own moment, but of course, he's done the same here, so it's nice that we can both share this picture, and yeah, it's nice.
Bukayo, are you going to FaceTime Thierry later on? We can have a debrief about the game, what went
100%.
well, what do you know, not so good.
I spoke to him this morning already, but if he wants to speak again later, I'm going to be up. I'm not going to sleep tonight, if I'm honest. Let's be real.
Thierry, I'm sure you're very proud of Bukayo tonight.
Very proud of him, especially the way he defended. Bukayo, I wanted to talk about, I'm sure you remember the play, and I've said it so many times. A lot of time people praise that back four, but you and Martinelli, the way you defend on the wingers and the way you come back, and you did it at one point. You sprinted back to help Timber when you didn't have to, because he had nobody, and you stopped the ball in the box, and you cheered yourself alone. So for that, for me, forget the penalty, forget the goal, which, by the way, outstanding, and I know the feeling of scoring there. But it's what you do off the ball that impresses me the most. Is just outstanding what you do. Not only you, Martinelli also. So only for that's you know, you can try to chip the ball next time again. Well done.
Bukayo,
I'll
just
try again one day.
welcome to the show.
Give me
Good
the
to have you,
David.
friend of the show.
Bex is back. Bex is back.
Great show tonight, by the way. Great show.
You've been watching. You're back home in Miami, aren't you?
I'm in Miami. I've got a little bit of work here for the last couple of weeks, and I watched the game here, obviously, with two Arsenal fans, unfortunately, so it was quite interesting. And, yeah, it was a great game. Great game.
Did you actually think that Real Madrid were going to pull it off tonight coming into it?
I think a lot of people actually expected a little bit of a comeback. You know, it's what they were all saying in Madrid, you know, the day of the game and the lead up to it. But in all honesty, you know, the two games, Arsenal deserved it. You know, I think that it was the complete performance from both, from Arsenal. You know, great individual performances, great team performance, and then obviously, you know, a great kind of management by Mikel. So, you know, they deserved it, but you know, I was expecting a little bit more of a comeback today, but just wasn't meant to be. They managed the game so well, and you know, great performances from all defence, and then obviously with Declan and Bukayo, you know, and I think it was an exceptional performance away from home and home.
David, you just said your son and his friend there, Arsenal supporters, but we know you're a big Manchester United man. But would you like to see Arsenal win the Champions League?
Oh my God, that's a terrible question. You know what? I actually think that it's great to see, you know, an English team in the semis. You know, obviously, if they go on and obviously beat PSG and get to the final, I think it'll be a special thing for them as a club, for Mikel as a manager, you know, and for the team and the performances that they've put in the Champions League this year. But obviously, I know my son's watching, so I hope they do well in the Champions League. But they're coming up against PSG. So, you know, I know who I'll be supporting on the night. But, you know, we always want English teams to do well. It's such a special competition. And, you know, we saw last night with Villa, you know, they've been on an incredible run. You know, I think that their performances has been incredible. And also, you know, to see Prince William and George there last night celebrating as father and son, you know, a great performance from them on the night. You know, you always want English teams to do well.
So you'll be supporting PSG like me. Thanks. Thank you.
So you announced that you're leaving Bayern, which we are. A lot of people are very, very sad about that.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea where we're going to see you play?
I think in the next 1, 2, 3 months. My contract is until end of July. Until the end of the Club World Cup. So I have time. I have time to find the right mindset, check some ideas, and then we will see.
Is there a chance that we can do this interview next year in the Champions League? We can do it again?
Chances are everywhere. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know yet.
Or you don't want to say?
No, I don't know yet. I was just focused on playing football today and the last 10 days. I think the time will come in June when I have some weeks off, 1 or 2 weeks off.
And then you will find your way.
Yes.
And now you got to focus on finishing the job in the Bundesliga.
The problem in this job is in 2 days we have an away game in Heidenheim. So, yeah.
It's not a problem. It's a challenge.
Hard. Yeah, it's a challenge.
Thank
you. Thank you very much.
You finish the best, and thank you very much for talking to us here.
Marcus, you're on for the treble. Can you do it?
Well, we are competing on every 3 tables. We're gonna try and do our best, and we're gonna take games after games, and hopefully we can reach the end.
Come on, Marcus, give me a bit more than that, baby.
Come on, liven up, man.
I'm being very, very corporate tonight. Thierry, you have a very, very, very nice suit tonight.
Oh.
What about me and Micah? Can you use the better jacket?
Can you see us?
Both, yeah. Michael, a bit tight, but... Is it always you, Michael? I'm sorry.
Why always me?
I think it will be a different game. Possible, but a different game.
Well, I'd love to stay and chat. Kate, back to you. We're overtime. No more seconds. Let's go. Come on.
I know you're very concerned about whether we'd see Peter Schmeichel again. I can tell you we will. He's speaking to, or has spoken to, Thomas Müller. No, you can't come back to the desk.
We've got to go.
Not gone. The show's still going on.
Come on, it's overtime.
Peter Schmeichel with Thomas Müller. Could it be his last interview post a Champions League game? It certainly will be his last interview post a Champions League game. We know that much. We're going to hear from them in a few. Stay with us. They'll be back. Don't worry.